So, what do I get for a reward here? Well, hardened glass is useful. The pyrolyzer. Well, it seems you can use it for to get coal coke. You can also get tar. Oh, and it requires nether bricks. Well, that explains why I was getting those as a reward, I guess. I can just as easily smelt down some netherrack, but oh wait. Yeah, I need 2 of those. And one of these blaze rods. Do we need anything? Yeah, Constantine. Okay. So now that I've been processing some of... Well, never mind, I guess I haven't been processing all the copper I can, but I can just make the blend and smelt it all in one go. And once this finishes, I guess I'll just cart it downstairs. What should I do with this? Should I just... Maybe I will just bite the bullet and smelt this last thing. I'm just trying to clear out space here. Anyway. Make the gears. And there. 1 pyrolyzer. And I will put the pyrolyzer right there. And what's it do? Well, it extracts creosote from logs and charcoal. It extracts tar and coke and creosote from coal. And that's about it, apparently. But I might need it anyway. Should I decide to do an immersive engineering, that requires coal, coke, and creosote oil. And that coke furnace takes kind of a while to process coal into coke. Or Pepsi. I may end up filling up this backpack too. Now the next thing is the phytogenic insulator, which requires as part of it plain old common dirt, the kind that I have a ton of in one of these backpacks here. Yeah, that one. What have a random bone? No idea. But, as if to compensate for that, its gears are made out of lumium. And lumium is one of those alloys like signalium, where it requires 3 different things. And one of those things is glowstone dust. So it's made out of silver, tin, and where did I put the glowstone dust? Ah, here it is. Silver, tin, and glowstone dust. I suppose it's because it's so luminous. There we go. You know, it used to be that you had to melt the glowstone and use the molten glowstone to make lumium. Melted glowstone is still a thing, I think. It's called energized glowstone. But it's got me wondering if it has the same weird properties. Apparently it's lighter than air. So, you know how a bucket usually is when it has liquid in it? With liquid glowstone, the bucket would be put upside down because it's lighter than air. Certainly weird seeing that, isn't it? I'm going to put this phytogenic insulator. Yeah, and it basically makes plants grow. Actually, maybe I should put it somewhere closer to a water source. But where is there that's closer to a water source? I don't know. Maybe what I should do instead is take this basic fluid tank that's full of water and use it but how much water does that thing use? Maybe I could put it in here? Yeah, where's my crescent hammer? If I were to put the phytogenic insulator... well, that's a coolant line, though. But I'm not so sure whether I'll be running... whether I'll be running the thermoelectric boiler and the phytogenic insulator at the same time. Why isn't it connecting? Does it just not feel like it or something? I don't know how to explain this. I mean, it should be accepting water from, well, somewhere. Wait a minute. If I were to enable the auto input and make it so that it accepts water. There we go, much better, much better. Okay, so if I ever want to grow some plants indoors, then I can use that machine. And my reward is well, more grenades, but also food. Let me just retrieve it after putting all the rest of this stuff away. I have a regular smorgasbord in there. Oh, and there's a fuel cell. Sorry, not a fuel cell. A fluid cell. Can't believe I forgot about that till now. And, I'm wondering if there's a thing here for experience. What do you call it? Knowledge concentrator. That requires an insightful crystal, which I can make. And very easily, too. One of my bottles owe enchanting. Now I know that there's no quest for this, but it might help if I found out how this works. So I'll put this in, and this too, and maybe... But then how would I put the experience points in? Now if you take one of these bottles and throw them somewhere... No, that didn't take anything. So I'm not sure exactly how I'd get the experience points from myself to this fluid cell. I suppose that's a question I could ask for another day. The alchemical imbuer. It requires a brewing stand. Well, those are easy enough to whip up. Yeah, out of all the things I don't have, I'm kind of surprised that I don't actually have any cobblestone at the moment. I wonder what I did with it all. So anyway, the brewing stand. I need it. I need more Constantin. 10. However you say that. Redstone flux coil and, well, everything else is just basic units, I think. Oh, wait. That would have been stupid of me if I'd forgotten to blend them together. Okay, there we go. This, if I remember correctly, is a, yeah, it's a mechanical brewing stand, or a brewing stand machine. I'm tempted to put it up here, but I guess in the end, might as well stick it with all the other thermal stuff, but I'm not so sure whether I'm going to be using it that often. Especially since... I don't make potions that often anyway. Oh, have I really filled up my, I really filled up this other backpack too. Well, I'll take these gems out of here and put them with the rest of them. I guess I can take these potions out of here too and put them somewhere else where there's potions. And maybe I'll just take this backpack and... oh, I can put it on top of another backpack. That's certainly useful. And then there's the crystallizer. Requires signalum and Constantine. Which means I'm going to have to make more signalum. Which, if I remember correctly, is 3 copper, 1 silver, and 4 redstone. Then Constantine is these 2. You know, redstone was liquefiable as well. They called it destabilized redstone. You could liquefy ender pearls, and that was called, and the stuff made from that was called resonant ender. But the most bizarre thing you could liquefy was coal, because in real life, carbon sublimes. It goes straight from solid to gas. Which is why it was so weird to see a liquid form of coal. I think it was called liquefacted coal. Oh wait, it's over here. I need hardened glass too. Okay. Well, that stuff's easy enough to come by. Now let's see what this thing actually does. I want to put it somewhere I can reach it. I'm not so sure how often I'll use the thing. Huh, interesting. So it looks like it recrystallizes dust. And it makes Certus quartz blocks into budding Certus quartz. I think you saw that in the that one time I visited an amethyst, a geode. Well, there were some places that had the crystals growing out of them. The blocks where the crystals were growing out of were like budding amethyst crystal blocks. I doubt I'm going to use this thing, really. I guess I just completed it for the sake of completing it. Let me see how much latex I have. Yeah, there we go. So I'll just put this through the fractionating still. Actually, I already have some cured rubber, so I can make the flux cell, like right now. It requires an electrum gear. So I've got silver dust and gold dust, and I can blend them together. Smelt that. In the meantime, I'll grab some lead. And a block of redstone. I know I'm going to need that. And a redstone flux coil. There we go. And voila. One redstone flux cell. Which I guess has been made a bit obsolete by the induction matrix in Mechanism. Why would it give me this particular enchanted book? Increases the storage capacity of certain items. I didn't know enchantments could do that. But again, how do you get a Twilight Forest Raven Feather? That's weird. We'll just put this stuff away. Then I guess the next thing we ought to do is go hunting around for these things. Now these require different biomes to be found. And that's why I needed this nature's compass to find those biomes. But we'll do that later.